Hi, my name is Lyndi Peterson. I am 33 years old and I'm a 6th grade literacy teacher.
Hi, I'm Brian Peterson. I'm 34. I'm a Director of Operations for the Electrical Distribution Center.
We have 3 beautiful children, ages 7, 5, and 3, and 2 small dogs. And we recently relocated to the Colorado area. Brian got offered a job opportunity out here, and ideally we had been wanting to move back to the Denver area to be closer to family, for our kids to grow up with an opportunity to have all 4 seasons, things that we weren't able to do in Arizona.
First off, I think Lyndi would be looking for a new build house. She loves the wow factor when you walk in. Everything is upgraded. Everything is nice, clean, coordinating with everything. She really gets into the whole wow factor of everything.
I do. And what don't you like about new builds?
New builds are no mature landscaping. You have to do your own backyard. Everyone gets sold on the wow factor when you walk into models. Me looking into a price tag of it, everything costs something. So I know when you get into a new build, you have to upgrade everything that we'd want would be way out of our price range.
If I had to describe Brian's ideal home, obviously the most important would be a big lot size and a big backyard. We really like to do entertaining. He likes to grill. We like to have room for the kids to go outside and play. As far as for the inside, I think he's definitely looking for a craftsman style home. Curb appeal, that's what he's always saying from the front. Making sure it's appealing and that you want to live there, and a long driveway.
Yep.
We're looking for at least 4 bedrooms, preferably all on one level. So if we did get a ranch home, or look at a ranch home, which we liked, it could be on that level.
Nope.
But he prefers.
I prefer the 2-story, absolutely. When I want to take my afternoon nap or whatnot, I can sneak away, go upstairs, catch some peace and quiet up there while the kids and the wife are downstairs doing their thing.
As far as what we are looking for when we enter a house, we're definitely looking for, at least me, vaulted ceilings, a big dramatic grand entry with a grand staircase, definitely separate living areas, preferably a formal sitting room and then another living room. I would love crown molding if we could find that. Lots of natural lighting with open windows to let in all the Colorado sunlight. And a fireplace, but I think the most important is a gourmet kitchen, because I do so much cooking.
Somewhere that she doesn't really step into, but
I clean a lot, so I like to clean really nice kitchens.
Yeah, I can agree with that. She does a good job on cleaning. I do all the cooking, so when you talk about stoves and stainless steel, she really doesn't know how to operate it, but she knows how to clean it.
As far as deal breakers, so what would make us go in the door and run out the other way, anything that just looks outdated. We definitely don't want a fixer-upper home. With our 3 kids and juggling both of us working full-time jobs, we just don't have the time to put into fixing up a house.
Right. There's the small maintenance that we can take care of, the cosmetic, the painting. If we need to do a little bit of tiling or doing laminate floors or whatnot, we can do that stuff. It's just the overhaul of gutting a place. We just don't have the time or the energy to do that right now.
So as we went on our search, we are just currently renting and wanted to just kind of get to know the area close to where we both work. We kind of fell in love with the area where we are now, and so we decided to start our home search earlier than we had thought. We were working with a realtor named Scott Roberts, who actually I had known from high school. Ironically, our dads worked together, so we got in touch with him. He set up a search for us, and we had actively looked for about 3 months. And the house we ended up finding, I think, had almost everything on our wish list.
We came into a lot of frustrations with the overall Denver area. Obviously, it's an older area. We both lived in Arizona for 15 years, which is all new construction, everything new. So that's one thing we had to get used to, is looking at a lot of outdated homes. It was the wow factor, I guess, just wasn't as much as what we're used to have seen the last 15 years in Arizona.
So what would you say that you didn't love about the house we ended up purchasing?
The biggest thing I would say, the bathrooms having carpet in them.
Yeah.
Not used to it. The musky smell of the wetness of that carpet in the bathroom. It's an easy fix for us. We can rip that out. We'll put tile down.
And the colors on the wall. The paint colors were not my favorite, but again, an easy fix for Brian to do.
Mr. Handyman, of course.
Because I don't usually put in a lot of time to do all that. But as far as having 4 bedrooms, all on the same level, all is on top level, so all the kids can have their own bedroom eventually. It has a den, so we can have a separate place for our office, as well as a large laundry room and a big entrance for when you walk in from the garage with all the backpacks after school, so room to kind of spread out. And the fabulous thing was that it already had an updated kitchen, so we wouldn't have to do that.
Another plus factor on it was the finished basement, the bedroom downstairs. My mom could come help us watch the kids when needed. It has a doggy door already for our dogs to run in and out. A nice big backyard with a large patio where we can entertain during the summer months. Kids can go out there and play. We can get a trampoline back there. And the overall, the wood floors, the natural wood floors in there were just recently stained. Perfect color, what we were looking for. So overall, I'd say 90% of the house is completed to us, and we just have the cosmetics to work on with paint colors and a few odds and ends.
Yeah, I think ideally in the end we just kind of knew that that house was the one. We were really looking at a place for where our kids can grow up and where we can just become a part of the community, a part of the neighborhood. We're looking at, we looked at lots of different communities, but love that it had a community pool and that there was lots and lots of kids in the neighborhood. And ideally we just saw it being like as our forever home, which is what our overall goal is. So this is the kitchen of our current rental home. There are definitely some things we love about this kitchen. Like I love the backsplash. That's something that I want to add to our home. I love the updated granite countertops. However, I don't know if I love white. Not very kid friendly. And I definitely just don't like the tight cramped size. We love to entertain and we have a lot of family that lives in the Denver area, and on the holidays everyone seems to congregate in one area, which makes for very tight quarters. So definitely in our new kitchen we definitely want something more wide open. I do like the flow to the other rooms. I like the stainless steel appliances. Like I said, it's just very cramped. Ideally too, I would also like a darker wood tone on the cabinets, or even something rustic white. I do like the way it flows to the dining room area. However, again, just the overall size feels a little bit cramped.
So this is our current living room that we have at our current rental. A few positives I really like about the place are the windows showing to the west. Lets in a lot of natural sunlight. I really enjoy sunlight in the afternoon, warms the place up, and just invites everyone to come enjoy the time in the room. Another positive would be the actual fireplace that we have in here. It puts off great heat during the cold winter months here in Colorado. So that's one thing that our current place will have also, is a fireplace, and it really brings everyone to enjoy that room together. A few negatives about the room is the overall width of it. It's only about 10 feet wide. We do like to have larger furniture and whatnot, and with a family of 5 and having friends over, we need a little more space so everyone can have their own little area. Also, we have the lower ceilings. I want to say these are 8-foot ceilings. I'd like to have something a little bit more dramatic, whether it be a 9-foot ceiling to a peak ceiling would be something I would really want.